for the country to respond and possibly also to recover. We are aware of initiatives that have been done by your organization, and we think that it's also important that you understand what we are doing at the PMO's office. From there also see how you can continue. Of course, it can be through the TMA, but also understand that we also need your cooperation. And possibly, whenever you have time, also visit Prime Minister's office, particularly the situation room that we have, which the information that we receive from TMA is quite useful to complement what we have to prepare for disaster management, including early warning in Tanzania, but in systematic observation, financing, facility, social capacity development, and others that we have been doing with TMA in Tanzania. But again, if we think that it's important for us to expand the capacity and capability for early warning for all in Tanzania, which I think also falls under your mandate. But again, the Prime Minister's office is developing a disaster management information system for early warning and DDR, and this is quite an important aspect for us, because then it helps us to prepare, but add some more energy and power for us to respond whenever there's a situation. But again, to predict what is coming in terms of disaster. So there are a lot of issues that we think is important. So your office we see your office as a partner, an important partner, and a collaborator.
A great job, not only in terms of our colleagues from TMA that we know very well, but also in terms of, as you mentioned, disaster risk reduction is an area where Tanzania has a leadership role for African region. So I think that we can continue along those lines. We are really interested in supporting Tanzania and in turn to support Tanzania to interact and to really lead in the region in a way that we can build capacity at the regional level. That is our goal, using the so-called South-South cooperation for us is quite critical and relevant. So we will be happy to prepare with you any comprehensive plan to really cover not only your priorities, but those in the areas in the countries that are your neighbors and your natural allies, and that could contribute to mutual development of services to have access to what we call the GCF SAP, which are windows for fast resource mobilization or getting support to really move forward in this direction of improving your capabilities in early warnings for all. I had a meeting very recently with the executive director of GCF, and they are willing to have proposals from countries that are willing to engage and have ownership. Because for us, in the end, it's about ownership. We can support, we can be part of and we want to be there as part of the initiative, but in the end, it's something that has to be owned by the country. Yeah. And so we would be very happy to support you along these lines to mobilize the resources you may need to increase your capabilities in terms of early warnings. We are ready to do that. We know that you are